that money work for you. I always share this theory of sand and a block. How many people know it? A few that have taught over time. Your sand is the money you're gathering a little at a time. If it doesn't amount to much, it's sand. It means when the wind comes, it will scatter. If there's a flood, it will just totally disappear. But if you are consistent and you're disciplined, like the 3 women that were rewarded today, and over time you don't lose sight of your goal, and you stay with it long enough to have enough sand to mold a block, what you would have will no longer be sand. It will become a block. And the difference between a block and a sand is what? That when the wind comes and everything, the sand can scatter, but what happens to the block? Assuming this is your block, when you do this to the edge of the block, what do you have in your hand? Good, smart girls. Until you have molded the block that will generate the sand, you don't consume your sand. Because the sand will scatter. But you need the block that will continue to yield you sand. And the only way you do that is that you're disciplined, you're determined, you're dedicated to your goal. And that's like Oja and like Tommy. You find that kind of support system that holds your hand in the weak moments. That kind of voice that says to you, no, you cannot buy one more Ashebi. That kind of voice that says to you, you look good, but learn how to make yourself up. That kind of voice that says to you, we're going to the mall just to have a social visit, but you're buying nothing because you don't need anything. That kind of sound, voice that says to you, her jewelry pieces are beautiful, but you haven't worn all the ones in your vault or in your wardrobe, and you're not buying one more. That kind of voice that says to you, this is not the year where you're having that big party or something, because you have a goal you have set for this year. See that young lady who just now owns half a plot of land in Lagos? She's never going to be poor. It's not, you know, it's not a prophecy, because there are things that